video. Today, we are going over the most ugly cars in Greenville, including one off-sale car. So, we're just gonna get into the first car. It's in this barn right here. Let me get it. You might already know what it is. It's the Geo Metro Aeropod. Yes. Let's take a closer look at this thing. So the Aeropod was a limited back in, I think, the August update, where like Greenville took like 3 months to actually do something. But here's the car. It's a Geo Metro, of course. Listen to that idle, delicious. But we have little storage compartments on the side. Made in the United States of America, experimental Aeropod. So this is like a fuel-efficient vehicle that was made. Too fast for me, too fast for you. But it only holds one person. This weird little arch, that's just strange. And this tiny little carbon fiber spoiler is also really strange. But that was the first car. Let's get on to the second car. The Daewoo Lanos, also known as the Combi Satisfaction. Whew, don't get me started. The grill. It's the grill. It looks so weird. 3 parts. 3 split grill. Like, what? Wait, the headlights, they're fine. There's just barely any detail on this thing. Got the will run plate on it, because I just bought this car to mock the people that put will run plates on their cars. But look, there's barely any seams between the doors. It's literally like one solid piece of garbage. Like, good lord. At least there's brakes. The only thing detailed about this car is the tire texture, which is on every single car. But this thing just looks hideous, in my opinion. Like, the tail lights are just so bad. Like, ugh, those blobs. There's even, like, you can barely see it, but it looks like a little spoiler. Barely. That's just hideous. I like the bear, though. The bear is nice. And, like, tell me, what are these? They're just weird little things in the door. It's like a second door handle thing. Barely any texture on the mirrors. Windshield wipers are decent. But that was the Daewoo Lanos. Very ugly. Let's get on to the other car. You might already know what this is. The 2003 Aero Tribe, also known as the Pontiac Aztec. Now, I love this thing. It's a great daily driver, and I just love it. But it's this. But yeah, this is just ugly. Like this weird 2-hood looking design, that's just bad. Like, look at that. We got the split grille here, and then this weird part. What do you even call this? But we have the weird headlights down here, turn signal up here. I mean, the back looks fine. This weird little doinky spoiler. I don't know why I said doinky. Little dorky spoiler right here. Literally, just so stupid, just there. Now, I don't hate this car at all. I'm just saying how it's ugly, but it's my baby. Like, it's a good model, but still, Pontiac Aztecs, they're just ugly cars. That's what the people say, but I say they're beautiful. On to the next car. Now, wow, look at this thing. This is the 2004 Akiwa Maximum. Just look at this. The front end looks hideous. I bet it would look even worse without a front license plate. Just looking at this, wow. It's an old model, so just not a lot of details. At least there's seams in the door, unlike the Daewoo Lanos. The rims are fine. Mirrors colored. Cool. The accent on here just looks ugly. I hate the little accent right there. But this spoiler. Why is there a spoiler on like a family SUV? Like, dude, what? Ooh, look at this roof stuff too. That's just weird. But like, why? There's that ugly accent again. Weird spoiler. Just a weird car overall. Let's move on to the next car. This is the Mazda RX-8, I think that's what it is. The electric version of the RX-8. So here it is. This thing is literally a blob. Look at this. Reminds me of, it just doesn't have a mouth. Doesn't have a grill. See, normal cars have grills. This doesn't have a grill. This weird green part on here, it's just weird. Looks like a little mouth, you could say. We got steelies on this, of course. Hood. I don't know. Okay. Hood. I don't know why I said hood. The windshield wipers are good. This little back door is always weird. Like, I mean, little green part again. I mean, it's just a normal RX-8 when you look at it from the side like this, and ignore the no exhausts. But when you move to the front, it's just, ugh. It's just weird. I even removed the front license plate so it looks even worse. Alright, that was the RX-8 electric version. Let's get on to the other car. Well, not the other, the next car. This is the Ford, I forgot the actual name, but it's a Ford. Let me just read the Greenville name. The Falcon Distinct Sedan electric version. Same thing with the RX-8, it just looks weird. It has a grille, but it's basically just a sticker. From the looks of it, it's basically just a sticker. But look at this thing. It's just weird. Looks like a normal Distinct, but like, it's just the front that weirds me out. I don't know, there's just a weird thing about it that I don't like. This part, I'm not too sure, but it's just an ugly looking vehicle. On to the next car. You know, I had to put it in the video. The Nissan Cube pickup truck. Ugh. Look at this thing. The front end looks hideous, dude. There's like 3 different grills. One up here, and one down there. Don't even get me started on the red little bottom. This red accent on the rims, it just looks so bad. We got, it's just, the Nissan Cube is so weird. Round windows, red mirrors, and the bed, whew, the bed is just awful. It's longer than the actual thing. And don't even get me started on the quadruple exhaust systems, or the 2 dual exhausts, I don't know. One dual here. And this light bar is just so bad. And the spoiler, who thought of putting a spoiler on a pickup truck cube? It's just awful. On to the next vehicle. Nissan Leaf! Nissan Leaf. The frog car. This is why the car is ugly. It's literally a frog. You can get the headlights, they like bubble up. What? It's like a bubble, dude. Like, I mean, and the back is just weird. We got clear tails for some reason. Oh my goodness, he has clear tails. So cool. Trunk latch is interesting. The reverse camera built into the reverse. Not the reverse camera built into the trunk latch handle thing. It's just weird. I don't like this. Rims are interesting. It's just the headlights, man. Just the front in general. It just looks so bad. On to the next vehicle. This is the Mitsubishi Hiroshima Sujigi, I think that's how you say it, cross. So this car, it looks decent from the front, I must say. It looks nice. But if you move to the back, it's like the Aztec Reborn. Aztec Reborn, I don't know why I said that. It's like the Aztec Reborn. We have this weird light bar that goes up to here, and then like, and then across the window, and then it's like an Aztec. This weird thing right here. The light bars, of course, obscuring the view. These are just a weird looking back. Like I said, the front looks nice. It's just the back of the car that sells it. Well, not sells it, that just doesn't make it look good. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I did customize it because it's going to be in lunch table discussion. Yep, this car. Someone is gonna drive it. I won't tell you who yet, but someone is definitely gonna drive it in the series. Alright, on to the next vehicle. Of course, I had to put a Western in this video. This is the Western Mamba / Titan. Ouch. This thing is sad. The front is bad, in my opinion. I don't know, headlights are just weird. The rims are ugly. It's the back part that just sort of looks funny. Looks like an SUV from the back, like some generic SUV, not a hatchback. It's just the way this car is built doesn't sit right with me. Might be the hood, might be the rims, might be the weird proportions. I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me, this vehicle. I don't like it at all. Alright, on to the next car. The Citroen Ami. Hoo boy. This is one of the more cooler off-sales I have. Cooler? Yeah, man, this thing has 50 million horsepower. Quadruple turbocharged. Is that an idle? Weird. But this thing is just weird. The copy and pasted front and back is weird. The doors, I think they're like copy and pasted as well. Yeah. And the handles are on the wrong sides of the car too. So one door opens like this, and the other opens like that. Which is weird. The crazy big sunroof in this. I don't know what these are. They just look... Oh, it's the trunk thing. Does this thing have a trunk? It does. Does it? Oh man, I'm tripping. I can't tell if those are trunk latches or what, but I'm losing my mind. This thing is just ugly in general. The rims are funny. It's ugly, but I love it so much. It's a love-hate relationship. Alright, on to the next car. This is the Electric Pluto. Whew, man. It's a weird fictional. Like the headlights. Ugh, trypophobia. What the heck? I hate it. Like they're dotted. What? Logo being colored is kind of cool. This thing looks so bad. It's like one of those AI generated cars from like 3050 or something. These are the cars from 2050 or whatever the heck. You gotta get that generic. These are the cars from 2050 and blah, blah, blah. Dude, this thing has active arrow and the active arrow looks ugly. Like, I'll show you. But like, like, I need to show you the lights. This thing looks awful. Like, what are these things even for? These blobs. These little, like, accents. I don't even know what they just look bad. The headlights are down here. What? Such a, no hate to the person that made it, it's just such a bad design. Like, you're trying to be futuristic, but it's just... No. You got that right there. I mean, that little camera indent's a nice little detail. It's just too, like, blobby. That's basically it. There's even a little reverse chime, trying to be cool. I need to show you the active arrow because it's really bad. It's split. Look at that. It's split. Who in their right mind wants split active arrow? One comes up and the other doesn't? The Tesla Plaid has better active arrow than this thing. It's just an ugly car. Actually, the fact that the turn signals aren't even, like, in the dotted area just makes it worse. But yeah, this thing is just a bad car. I would never buy this. Even if I was even if I was held at gunpoint, I wouldn't buy this thing. I wouldn't use this as my daily driver ever. Like, this thing just looks bad. We are going to give it, since this thing is so ugly, we're gonna drop it off the cliff. There it goes. Well, thank you for watching the most ugly cars in Greenville video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. How do I cut this camera off? Yo, man. Yo, ugh. Ugh. That wasn't supposed to happen.